Hey guys, I'm Dupree, and today I will be reviewing the Practice Pro pocket reducers. Now these, if you don't know what pocket reducers are, they're just little springs, and what they do is they go in your pocket like this, and they make your pocket smaller than it already was. Now these reduce the pocket size by approximately 30%. So it says right here, reduces pocket size approximately 30%. Forcing you to be more accurate. That's exactly what it does. That's no lie right there. It forces you to hit it directly into the heart of the pocket, which sometimes takes away, it's good because it takes away that ability of being able to cheat the pocket. That means aiming for a side of the pocket so you can get better position with your cue ball. So these are probably the best practice tools. I recommend these 100%. I've been playing on them for about 2 months now. And I already see my shots getting way better. Now, these right here, a lot of people ask for like price first. They're usually around $40, $45. And they're more like $50 or $60 if you just search randomly on the website. But I found that on Amazon it's a lot cheaper. I have a link in the description down below. Just click the little down arrow and it'll drop down. I got a link there. And they're about 40 bucks. And you can just click on that link and purchase that, and if they sell out of that one, just scroll down and purchase the next one. But these are really great, and let's just go ahead and start the review. So here we have my pocket right here, and my pockets are very big. You see they fit more than 2 balls. Not more than 2 balls. They almost fit 2 balls directly in the same pocket. Now if I just squeeze this little pocket reducer in, you just push it right there. I like to put mine on the cut of the pocket and then push in with 2 thumbs like that, and then push down, and then they're both in line with the cut of the pocket. Now you see it doesn't even come close to fitting more than 2 balls. It doesn't even come close to fitting 2 balls. It's about 1.5, not even 1.5, about 1 1/4 of the ball that actually fit into the pocket. And you see it, you can kind of go in off of these, but if you hit it like directly on like that, you see it'll just rattle out. And the thing about these is they get me really frustrated. And I think that is a great way to improve your mentality. Pool is 90% mental and 10% skill. Or as Yogi Berra says, I believe he says, sports is 90% mental and the rest is physical. And the other 50% is physical. I don't know if I got that exactly right, but I know I got most of it correct. Comment that phrase down below if I said it wrong. But as you see, you can miss these a lot easier. Like you see here, I should be going in off of this right there, but no, it just spits it right back at you. And this frustrates me, which I believe improves your mentality. And when you're getting frustrated in a match, this is like simulation for you to calm down. I'm gonna take a few balls and like try to hit them in the pocket reducer. And what it also takes away is it takes away the easiness of hanging balls. So if a ball is hanging like that, and we hit it straight on, you see it will not just fall in like if we're just shooting on regular pockets. Even tight pockets, that should just fall in, but these just take away that, and you have to hit this perfectly. You have to cut that angle like that, and you see that is not easy. It's almost impossible to get this angle. And if you can get this down like perfectly, you have a real good game. Just like that. You have to cut those in. Also, if you're shooting from this angle, a lot of times people aim more for this side of the pocket, and if you do that, you see you'll miss. So you have to aim for the heart of the pocket. You see you got about a ball and maybe 1/8 of a ball opening from this angle. So this is one of the more difficult shots, but it's still makeable. And you see I'm able to make it because I've been practicing on these. And then all these shots have to be directly into the heart of the pocket. You cannot just luck balls in like that. You have to hit it straight in. You have to take your time. You have to check your aim, and you see sometimes it still won't work out. But we're gonna make this one right here, like so. It's good to shoot them in all variety of speeds. different varieties of speeds. That is always great, and you have to practice all of your skills through this. You cannot just practice shooting straight shots into this. And I'm going to show you a little jump shot exercise now. So here is the little jump shot drill I was talking to you guys about. So let's throw a pocket reducer in there and take a cue ball and an object ball. And the object ball in this case is not one that we want to pocket, it's one that we're using as a blocker. And the goal is to jump over the blocker and scratch. So it makes the pocket 30% smaller. It reduces mine from 2 balls to about 1 1/4. And you see how difficult it is to jump this cue ball straight into that pocket. And this will really, really improve your jump shot aim. I did this a lot, and as you see, I'm getting better at it. I go about 80% on these. Jumping is one of my favorite ways to get out of a trap, and it can be really, really, really handy. And sometimes the Dupree Trick Shots channel raffles off jump cues, so stay tuned to live streams. Also raffling off a Q-Tech cue, just a shooting cue. Good little beginner to mid-range cue. Also give yourself a few little angles when you're trying this drill to make the pocket a little bit tighter. And also, once you get all those short ones down, give yourself a long jump shot. By long jump shot, I mean long distance and a long jump, like this. So you see the cue ball has to jump over that ball about 2.5 feet. So we're going to line up. And you see we just nipped that 9 ball there. So we're going to reset this and try to do this until you get about 5 in a row from like each spot. Or 3 in a row, just depending on how much time you have to practice. I have a lot of time to practice. But you see how this can be really difficult. And this is the long ones that I'm still working on to get directly in the pocket. But with a regular size pocket, this is too easy. It's too easy with a regular size pocket. So you're going to have to use pocket reducers to get this down. And let's just move on to a little masse drill now. So the masse drill I'm talking about is just practicing your masses. So what I like to do is I like to get the blocker. Let's use the 9 again. And a lot of people when they practice masses and stuff, they put the ball hanging in the pocket. That's no good. We're going to move the ball back a few inches to start off. You always want to make the drills gradually harder. And I usually start by giving myself, put like the 9 in the cue ball. I'm trying to find a way to explain this. There's like a half ball gap. So we're not fully behind the 9. They're like, how could I explain this? The middle of the cue ball goes to the edge of the 9 ball. That's the best way I can try to get it across. I think you know what I mean. But the goal is just to curve around and try to pot the 4 ball into the corner. And so we're going to get this, again, do stuff in a row. Never just be like, oh, I made it once and then I'm going to stop. No, do stuff all in a row. And if you scratch, it does not count. So all we're doing is just practicing these masses. Make sure the ball is a few inches back from the pocket. And then once you got those down, move the cue ball back. Make it a different masse shot. Now this one is a lot more difficult. And then, if you master that one, you can move this ball back another few inches. Start with a half ball gap. And if you start to get this one down, this one is pretty difficult. If you start to get that one down, put this back over there. There's a lot of different combinations that you can do. Then give yourself a full ball blocker. That means you have to elevate a lot more, and it's a lot harder. So that's probably the hardest one right there, is the full ball blocker. So start off with, never just hang this ball there. Never hang it right there, because then you can make it from pretty much anywhere. Sometimes you'll miss it, but then you can make it pretty much anywhere, and that's never going to be any help to you. Those are way too easy. But let's move. So that is all the time we have right now. I want to keep this video around 10 minutes. There's a lot more you can practice. You can practice everything with these. Banks, kicks, pretty much everything. You can practice everything with these. You can practice like the scratching, like with the jump shots. You also can practice that with kick shots. That's another good way. Try to kick the cue ball and scratch into the pocket with the pocket reducer. That's a hard one, but it is a great practice tool. Now, if you'd like to order the Practice Pro pocket reducers, this is not a sponsored thing, but I really do recommend them, and I recommend them enough to do a video on them. And there's a lot of stuff that you can do with these that a lot of people don't try. I made up my own little drills, but I made up my own practice session just based on these pocket reducers. They've helped me so much. But I made it easy for y'all. I'll put a little link in the description. Press the down arrow and go down there and click on that. I've also made a link to the IQ training ball. If you'd like to order the IQ training ball, then just go to iqclinic.com. It's just down there. They're only $27. Great tool. But that is all the time we have for today. If you'd like the video, please give us a like, give us a thumbs up down below. If you'd like to be notified when I post a new video, you can click the subscribe button and then the bell icon right next to it. That'll just send you an email and a notification saying that I've uploaded a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.